And moving on to part 3 of this lesson. Oh, and by the way, I'm only going to do one lesson this week because otherwise we have to start the new chapter. I know 1 or 2 people have got a little bit behind with the work, and also, of course, you're preparing for your speaking exam. And I'm going to put up an extra video with some more writing practice. So, with all of that, I think you've got plenty to do. And, of course, don't forget the online practice. And here is some online practice with some exaggerated phrases and understated phrases, and you can play them. I adore you and I can't live without you is exaggerated. Okay, have a look at the other ones, do the exercise. There is another exercise on exaggeration as well, and it's that same picture. Okay, and you can test yourself, see if you can remember the phrases from before, what would be the correct response, and then listen and check. Okay, there's also quite a lot, of course, in to practice on the online website, although it always takes me to the bottom of the page. Of course, I haven't done the exercises. I'm the teacher. And yeah, there's a lot more practice with get, very useful, and a video about soulmates, okay, which we've already had. This is pretty cool as well. And this one as well. Have a look at this one. Writing. Okay. Now, this is really, really good. This comes at the back of the book. We're going to look at this when we're preparing for the writing exam, but it's actually quite good also for the speaking when you're talking about what's wrong with the camera that you've bought or something like that. But let's get on with the lesson. So we're going back to page 78, and we're going to find out about those red shoes. Okay. And it says, work with a partner, take turns to read aloud these understated remarks and give an exaggerated reply. Okay. Now, there is a listening part to it, but I'm just going to talk you through just some general ideas. Okay. Those shoes are rather nice, aren't they? Rather nice is a lovely expression. Okay. Rather means quite. They're absolutely fabulous. I want them. Yeah, gentlemen, be a bit careful with fabulous. I don't think none of my friends say, or not many of my friends say fabulous. Okay. So be a bit careful with that one. They're great. They're fantastic. They're absolutely amazing. Okay. If we use absolutely, we must use an extreme adjective, one that means 100% yes or no. Okay. So exhausted, boiling, all of those words we can use with absolutely. Right. Is that a new watch? I bet that cost a bit. So you need a reaction to that one. What do you think? It cost an arm and a leg, is what our friend with the idioms would say. Don't forget BBC, World Service, Learning English, the teacher idioms. Have a look at those, learn a couple of them, and put them into your conversation for your speaking exam. Okay? It cost an arm and a leg. It's a bit chilly in here, don't you think? I'm freezing my bits off. Okay, so yeah, freezing is what we're going to use in the reply there. Can we stop at the next service station? I could do with something to eat. Now, I quite like the one, I'm a bit peckish. So you could always look that one up in your dictionary. And let's go up to the top here. Peckish. Birds peck when they eat. So peckish means, oops, help. I'm trying to do this one-handed now. Here we go. Peckish. Slightly hungry. Is there anything to eat? I'm feeling a bit peckish. Okay. And the extreme version of that, of course, is starving. Now, of course, starving means you're dying because there's not enough food. So it's actually a very horrible expression when you think about it. Starved is to die of hunger. The animals were left to starve to death. Horrible, that, isn't it? Yeah. But we also say I'm starving and it means I'm really, really hungry. Okay. Especially in North American English. Oh, starving for. Okay. Right. I better speed this up because I've only got 20 seconds to get through the rest of them. You have a look at the rest of them. And I was upset. Yeah, I was devastated. They like each other. They're absolutely crazy about each other. Okay. I'm absolutely starving. Listen to it and check for yourself.